Hi, this will be a short, brief one. I had a little more on the debate last night, if you want to call it that. It was rigged. Oh, so many ways of Sunday. It's come out. They got some close-up photos of her ears, and those pearls were actually microphones at which people were feeding her information. Even then, she fucked up several times. I mean, right and left, and denied things. It's on record. She's in videos saying and doing things, or not saying and doing things, whichever the case may be, and still denied it. Uh, like I said, I haven't watched the whole thing. It's just hard to watch somebody that's lying to you. And they've lied and lied and lied to you before. And they're scatterbrained. Seems like half the time they're stoned, they're drunk. Hyenas would, I don't know what hyenas would do. They might accept her into the pack, the pride, or whatever it's called when it's hyenas. Lions have prides. I don't know about hyenas. I can't remember. I guess it would be a pack because they're in the dog family, so to speak. But anyway, I don't know if they accept her or run from her when they heard her cackling. But anyway, there were several times she lied about several things and twisted words and tried to, make out, oh, no, not me. About Trump says she's going to take guns away. They're going to try to take guns. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, I didn't say that. Video after video after video is on the internet. They've been on the internet since each one of these videos came out of her saying she's going to go after assault weapons. And she called it 2 or 3 different things at different times in different speeches, how she's going to go after our guns. Different kinds of guns, different ways she said it. It's still guns. And she could play on words. Oh, I didn't say I was going to take guns, because she said assault weapons. And oh, that's different. Guns is pistols. For some people that's true. A gun is a pistol. A 9mm, 45, or 357, or 38, or something. And then assault weapons is 5.56, 7.62 by 39, 7.62 by 54 Russian. And various other calibers and type of weapons. But the fact is, people lose sight of the fact assault weapon is a term that came up because people wanted to get rid of a particular thing. They were never called assault weapons back years ago. It was just what you assaulted people with. In World War I, assault means to attack, to go after, to attack, to confront. Confront's probably not exactly true, but anyway, you're going out to kill somebody. So, back in 1863, the Union troops assaulted the Confederacy with muskets and black powder, or whatever it was at the time. It was some kind of flintlock black powder musket type thing. I don't know all the weapons from back then. Now, 1865 and up, I could probably tell you. But in World War I, it was like the British used the 303. Enfield had 10-round box magazine. They called it box, sort of. It might have been called box. But anyway, it was a magazine that held 10 rounds. You could put one in the chamber prior to putting that in. So you could have 11 rounds. And you went forth towards the enemy, assaulting them, attacking them, assaulting them, advancing on them, whatever you want to call it. World War II, you had Enfields, and you had M14s and Mini 14s, and Mini 14s really after, but what the bloody hell was M1 Grands and M1 carbines? That's what it is. And that's, for some reason, that M1 carbine makes me think of Mini 14s. But anyway, it's not the same thing. And then the list goes on and on and on. Vietnam, M16, okay, AK-47, SKS. But even though they would call an SKS an assault weapon, well, SKSs are semi-automatic. They shoot rolling round at a time. Unless you get a hold of one that's been modified, or like back in the 90s, I heard the stories about ones coming into America that had a default. Well, I wouldn't have called it a default, but some people did. That you could take the rifle, slam it against your leg, and it would empty the mag. Well, it's not a mag, it's internal. But anyway, it would empty it. No, I'd like to have had one of them. But the point being is, an assault weapon is whatever you, a person, or a group of people use to attack another person. That's an assault weapon. It might, like for instance, all of them radical Muslims over in fanatics over in Britain are assaulting people with machetes, knives. It's still assault. Assault is attacking. So she's playing on words, trying to get around that. The fact she says she's going to ban assault weapons by saying, "Oh no, I didn't say guns." Well, you did, bitch. And she cheated. She can't even do a debate without cheating. I mean, really. Them earphones in her pearls. Come on. You can't even trust yourself to talk. She can't trust herself to talk. Her people can't trust her to talk without fucking up. So they had to be in her ear. Is that what her presidency would look like? Boy, just a minute. I've got to consult. You don't have to consult about every bloody thing. If she can't do a speech or a debate without somebody being in her ear telling her what to say, we don't need her. But anyway, that's my take on part of it. She did less cackling, but still a little bit a couple of times here and there. And like I said earlier, maybe the word that Trump used, he might have not used like epidemic about the cat thing. I can't remember it. He probably could have said trend. There's a trend in Springfield, Ohio of Haitians people killing and eating things. Well, there's others they've caught Hondurans and stuff killing American bald eagles and eating them. You're letting people into the country, Kamala. There aren't. Well, I guess you could say in some ways, civilized. Their culture is not that of America, and they have no wish to assimilate into the culture of America. So they shouldn't be here, period. There's this old saying way back when that goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. That means when you're in America, act like you're fucking in America. Anyway, I might have more on this, I don't know. I really can't watch all of it because I just see lie after lie out of her mouth. And now that we know that she's being fed information, makes you wonder about the people that are propping her up, that's using her like a puppet, that's talking in her ear. What the hell's wrong with these people? They can't get shit right. I wouldn't exactly call them advisors, puppet masters maybe, but advisors, too good of a word for them. Anyway, best be off.